Welcome to Season 2 of the Shekina Meditation Podcast, created by community members and friends of Shekina Garden in Pai, Thailand. Shekina communities are dedicated to creating free devotional spaces of Christian practice for spiritual seekers and travelers around the world. We post Christ-centered guided meditation each week to help you in your personal or small group practice. You can find episode show notes and other information at shekinaCommunity.com.
Hi guys, Ro and Ray here. It's Season 2, Episode 5 of the podcast.
And it's been a beautiful day. We're happy to be doing the intro to this podcast.
And lovely just to be chatting to each other. We enjoy this time.
We do. We like to talk to each other.
We like having all these little outtake moments that are just silly where we're just giggling.
Well, our patrons are supporting this podcast. Thank you, patrons.
Yes.
You are amazing. This helps to keep our community running and all the bills paid and the lights on.
That's right.
Your patronage is part of the way that we do that. And you can find us at patreon.com/Shekina Meditation to become a part of that little community. You can support us for $1 or more per month.
And another way that you can support is by rating or reviewing us on iTunes, or sharing the podcast in some other way, sharing on Instagram or Facebook, sending a link to your friends and families, just getting the word out there. If it's something you enjoy, maybe thinking of someone that you know who might enjoy it as well.
Yeah, tell the guy at the grocery store.
Yeah, why not?
And when you support the podcast, we get the message that you appreciate that we put this into the world. So we're so thankful. Thank you so much.
So today's meditation is an imagination meditation on the baptism of Jesus, guided by Ray and recorded at Shekina Garden in Thailand. Ray will guide you through some exercises to bring your mind into a quiet space and then guide you through the meditation.
We recommend that you take some time at the end processing how you felt during the meditation, what your experience was. You can either do that with others if you're with others for the meditation, which is an excellent practice, by the way, really helpful. Sharing in a circle, giving each person some time to really share from the heart. Or if you're on your own, you can write in a journal or record your thoughts. You can write little notes. You can make a drawing. Any of those things are great for, really writing down your experiences.
So let's begin.
So welcome to meditation at Shekina Garden. Today I have prepared an imagination meditation from the life of Christ, the life of Jesus. And it's the moment when he comes to the river, to the Jordan River, to be baptized by his cousin, John the Baptist. We call John the Baptist because he was the guy who lived out in the desert, in the wilderness, had crazy hair apparently, wore skins, foraged to eat, and that's what he did all the time. He was just like a guy out there calling for people to come and be cleansed. And so baptism in this time was sort of a sign of being washed and cleansed and changing paths, just deciding to make a big change and being washed and new. And so this comes from that time, this story. Basically, an imagination meditation is a chance to enter into the story like a kid, really to enter in with all your senses. I'm going to be guiding you with some questions and some phrases through the story and inviting you to enter in with all your senses. So throughout the meditation, you're going to be asking yourself, or I will be asking you, what do I see? What do I hear? What do I smell? What do I sense around me? What do I feel? And what's going on in my heart as well. So really trying to put yourself there. You can do that as a fly on the wall, just like you're in it, or you can pick a person that you want to be. You can be yourself in the crowd that's there. however you want to enter into the meditation. We'll begin with some mindfulness exercises just to come to a place where we're ready. And then we'll begin the imagination meditation. I've compiled it from there's just several different versions, very short, of what happened during the baptism. And I've just kind of rephrased and used my own words a little bit, to guide us through. So let's start with our posture. Maybe take a minute to kind of work the kinks out of your body. If you have any knots or achy places, tension, you can move your neck, your head, stretch out your shoulders. And to begin, try to find a way to sit really quite tall so that the crown of your head is reaching upward. Imagine it kind of on a string, just going, it's the top part of your body, crown of your head going up. And you don't have to hold this, you don't have to hold any posture, you can move around as you like, but let's begin here together. And as you, arrange your spine and your body, begin to become aware of your breath. As it fills your lungs and then empties. Imagine following it in and out, all the way down to your tummy and all the way back out. As you follow your breath, allow it to still you, to bring you to quiet. And shift your awareness to your sense of touch. Exploring the parts of your body that are connected to the ground, where your weight rests. And then what's happening with your skin. Noticing breezes or air, what that feels like. Your body is the way you experience the world. Here it is. As you become aware of your sense of touch, you can think about the wonder of being here in this body. Every single day getting to experience life and the world through this body. Continuing on with the body, you can bring your awareness to your sense of hearing. Listening to sounds around you. In this space, there's always a combination of nature sounds and man-made sounds. Sound can be a guide in meditation. It can be something that reminds you to come back to focus. It can add depth to meditation if you find sounds that you really like and you want to follow them for some time. You can check in with them again throughout the meditation. In this meditation, I'm going to be encouraging you to reach with your imaginary ears, with the ears of your imagination, and imagine sounds, which is kind of an amazing thing that we can do. So you can play with the difference between what you are actually hearing and what you are imagining. This type of meditation is an invitation to center and focus on a few things about the divine with the divine presence among us. It's a moment to make space to be together. And so as we enter in, we find a way to make a little space of focus. We bring thoughts with us from the day, things that are there for us to do later, or conversations that have happened already. In order to find this quiet and empty space of focus, we start by just taking some time to look at the thoughts that are flowing by. If you like, you can imagine them as a stream going by your feet. It's noticing what's drifting by. And as you watch them, begin to walk alongside the stream, following the thoughts along with the stream until it empties into a quiet, still pond. It's just still. The water is very still. And all around you and over the water, the divine presence is here, welcoming you. This is a place of love and invitation, acceptance. And it's your place. You are very welcome in this place. It's waiting for you. Meditation is a movement between distraction and focus, bringing the mind back again and again to the place of quiet and the focus on just these few things that we'll be talking about today. It can be playful and lighthearted. And so if you find yourself distracted, you can imagine this pond again, or anything that will help you to feel welcome and comfortable in this place. If you have some kind of prayer or intention that you feel comfortable offering to the Spirit of God, the Divine Presence, you can do that now. It can be something as simple as "I'm here," or "meet me," or help me. It can be more complicated. Maybe you have something very specific. We're going to put ourselves into a very specific time and place. It's ancient Israel, the Jordan River, and just a little spot by the Jordan River. Maybe there's a few trees around for shade. It's the middle of the day. Maybe you've never been to this place, so bring to your imagination whatever comes to mind when you think about this time and this space. Ancient Israel beside the Jordan River. Begin to put yourself there and ask yourself the sense questions. What do you hear and see? What do you smell? As you build, bring in a group of people who are lining up to be baptized, and a man named John standing in the river calling people to come and be baptized. What does this sound like? What does it feel like? What's the feeling in the air? as all these people are being baptized, you see Jesus drawing close, walking to where John is baptizing the different people. Where are you in the scene? What do you see? What does it feel like? As Jesus comes directly to the bank of the river where John is a little ways in the water baptizing, Jesus says, "Baptize me, John." John says in response, "You're asking me to baptize you? It needs to be the other way around. You need to baptize me." Imagine yourself there, listening to this between them. Jesus asking to be baptized, John insisting that it needs to be the other way around. What do you hear? Where are you? Jesus responds, this is the right way for things to be. All of this needs to come to pass. I need you to baptize me. What do you see? What do you sense in the crowd at the shore, in yourself? So John agrees, and Jesus steps into the water. And John dips him into the water and baptizes him. Imagine this scene. What is it like? What do you hear from people around you? What do you see? What does it feel like? as He's there, the heavens open up. And the Spirit of God comes down in the bodily form of a dove. And there's a loud voice that says to Jesus, "You are my beloved Son. With you I am well pleased." What does it sound like for you in your imagination right now? What do you see? What does it look like? You are my beloved Son. With you I am well pleased. You can find a way to leave this scene. Can be that you get up and you walk away. You go back home. You think about how other people are feeling about what they've just seen and heard. Are people talking about it? Are you talking about it? How are you processing this? Bring your awareness back to your breath. Take a few moments to tie up any loose ends or come to the finish of your meditation. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, come back to the circle, and we'll begin our time of sharing. Thank you for joining today. There will be a new guided meditation available each week, so don't forget to subscribe to iTunes or sign up for our newsletter to get podcasts delivered to your inbox at www.shekinacommunity.com/podcast newsletter. Also, you can rate or review on iTunes or sign up as a patron at patreon.com/Shekina Meditation Podcast. Have a beautiful week. Many blessings to you.